Now, I know I said this the last time, but this time I'm serious. I got my hat on, I got my coat on, I am in the car with my seatbelt on because we are headed to the Goodwill bins, okay? So wish me luck. Hopefully nothing goes wrong and we get there and we're able to find some items. Now, if you're wondering how this car ended up on the side of the road, let me show you. So when I tell you it literally snowed the entire day on yesterday, it literally snowed the entire day. I want to say the snow stopped like around midnight, but the wind also started picking up. So let me show you what that looked like with the wind blowing with all this snow. This was crazy. Like you couldn't even go outside and do anything at all. Leaving, our total came up to $550. This is the thing right there, and we got us some shoes. Only shoes. So we experienced the bins. Will we be back, babe? But we stayed and dug it out in the shoe area. How many shoes we got? Four pairs of shoes for $550. We came, we saw, we won't be back. Guys, so we are back home as you can see. And I'm gonna show you the 5 items that is it 5? No, it's 4. I'm gonna show you the 4 items that we got. So we got this pair of UFU recovery flip-flops. As you can see, the tread is real good. This is what I talk about when I get shoes. I'm usually only getting shoes that have good tread and look like it was barely worn or used. And these are a size 7. Then we got some Mary Jane Converses, okay? Again, good tread, good, very good. So these shoes actually sold the same day they were listed. Then we got these. Now these are obviously our men's shoes. They are used for hiking. Again, look at the tread. Very good, very good. And last but not least, we got some vintage golf shoes. Looks very good. See, even the bottom part looks really good. So, was it worth it going to the bins? I would say so. Now we just have to wait for these items to sell.
2 hours later.
So we are finally moving this ping pong table out into our theater room out here. So this is the new theater room. We was trying to figure it out. So the chair still will recline. Still can play ping pong. Still got our popcorn machine. So that is that. So this is our new exercise room. And then over here in this corner is gonna go our weight bench that we still have to get from in our basement. I guess it has to be broken down. And then we have some jump ropes, some actual, what do you call these little weights or whatever. We do have another one of the black ones. It's upstairs. I gotta bring that down. And then I want to get a treadmill in here. Not really sure where that will go as of yet, but maybe we can move the jump box over like in this area right here and then put a treadmill over there somewhere, because obviously it would need to be plugged in, I'm guessing. And I kind of do want to keep these chairs in here just because when you're working out, you might get tired. You might want to sit down. So that's why I have those in here. Plus, I just don't like getting rid of stuff. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. But this is what we have so far.
The next day.
So good morning, guys. As you've seen the little montage, not really, but a little bit of me making the oatmeal. Now that was for my daughter. So I just got done feeding her. Currently the time is 8:35. So as you can see, I'm in my office and I'm getting ready to start listing items online. Now I kind of already had stuff saved in my draft that I'm going to post, and that's for eBay that I did that. But on other platforms like Depop, which I did go back and download the Depop app. Haven't made any sales on there as of yet, but I do have followers and I am getting likes on my items. So hopefully we'll see. Hopefully I'll get a sale on Depop. So I have to list on Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it's so hard to vlog while you're inside the stores, because you really be like looking and trying to find the best of the best of the best, and so you end up forgetting about vlogging and turning back on the camera. Okay, guys, so this is the office. As you already know, this bag of stuff right here is probably gonna get redonated. I may try to resell those shoes. I don't know. I'm up in the air. This stuff right here came from the closet in the office. As you all know, those are the boxes that I use. It look a mess in here. I'm gonna be 100% honest. It look a mess, but the reason why it look a mess is because we are cleaning out this closet so that all of this stuff, besides the stuff that I'm selling, but like the boxes and stuff, and the bags, I don't know if we're going to put that in there. But basically, we're putting all the eBay stuff inside the closet. I also have this right here. This is a microphone, which is right there. Probably used like once. Didn't really use it like that. Gonna sell it. So, funny enough, this microphone actually sold in hours of me listing it. So that's already gone. I started posting items on Depop. Now, I know it's supposed to be a younger crowd on Depop, Gen Z, okay? So I was real selective with the stuff that I was posting on Depop. Now, I will say, surprisingly, I started getting some followers on Depop. Not a whole lot, but some trickled in. And I did start getting some likes on some of my items. Not a whole lot, but more interaction than what I have ever got before. Because before, I got no views, no likes, and no followers. But it's a little different this time around. So I just got my first offer on Depop. I don't know if well, actually, I do know. Because I did not accept it. I countered offered them So I'm going to see what happens. And then if the counter offer go through, we'll figure out how the whole process of shipping and doing all that stuff works on Depop, because that I am unaware of. And allegedly some people say that, oh, Depop don't charge a fee or something, or they don't even charge a processing fee. So we shall see. These are some of the shoes that Babe just cleaned, as you can see. These right here, Asics, Unclouds, Asics. I forgot what these ones are called. Skechers. Now, I did just have some of these Skechers a couple of weeks back that sold in like a few days. I'm hoping those ones do the exact same thing. And then I have some Kohan and some Ralph Lauren women's boots right there. I think those are like rain boots. So again, those Unclouds actually sold the first day it was listed. Okay, y'all, so this is an update on the office. So as you can see, there's nothing on the floor besides this bag. And again, I keep leaving this bag here because I'm like, hopefully I don't have to add more items to it that I purchased that have to get redonated. So far, so good. So yeah. Now, this stuff over here. Oh, I gotta bring this baby breezer up because I already have a picture taken of. But everything else over here has to get pictures taken of because we're gonna list it on eBay. Well, I guess all the platforms. These shoes, I think I told you guys about, are Columbia's. As you can see, haven't been worn. Haven't been worn. But if you look at it, one is taller than the other. Oh my God. And do you want to know why one is taller than the other? Because one is a size 8 and I think the other one is like a 6 or something like that. So I don't know what we're going to do with those shoes. And then this is what the closet looks like with the eBay stuff. It looked a little messy at the bottom because those are already pre-made boxes that we have to try to use. And then everything else pretty much is like paperwork. Now here's 2 shirts that I am selling. As you can see, the water is very, very dirty. I am hoping, fingers crossed, that the stains got out of these shirts because, as you know, when you get stuff from the Goodwill, the lighting in there must be bad because everything be looking fine. And then when you get the stuff home, you like, wait a minute, where did this thing come from?
The next day.
So it is the next day, as you can see, and I'm in the bathroom because I showed you guys the shirts that I was soaking because I was trying to get out some stains. So how about this water right here is very dirty. How about this water right here did not get out any of the stains, like none of the stains. And I'm just like, why? What for? I'm so confused. I see everybody else's video talking about OxyClean. They soak their stuff with OxyClean. And oh my God, it got rid of the stains. Bruh, my stains is still there. Let me show you. I know you see it. I know you see the stain. Still there. Don't know what that is. And then there was something right here. Now this is a little bit lighter, but it's still there. And this is a vintage lacrosse shirt. And then there's this. Okay, y'all, don't mind my background. I'm in my closet. It look a little junky. I don't know why I look junky. Maybe it's really the purses that I have to fix back up. Anyways, I am here to tell you about Depop. Now, remember I told you on yesterday I had got an offer from Depop, and I'm going to put the screenshot up right here, okay? So I got an offer from Depop for some shoes that I was asking $50 for on Depop. I guess Depop automatically sent them because they liked it. Offer, I believe it was like $42. They didn't want to pay that, okay? So they sent an offer of $30. I was like, $30 for $50? but I did get the item from the bin. So I'm like, So I countered them 35. Okay. Now I went about my day. I think my phone was on silent. I didn't realize that they had accepted my counter offer of $35, right? So later on that day, I go back on Depop to see if they accepted my offer or not. To find out that I see this message right here that says offer is no longer available. So now I'm thinking it's the initial offer that they sent. I was confused. I'm like, what are they talking about? Offer no longer available. So I then open up our messages or whatever, as you can see right here, and it shows that they accepted my counter offer. And so I'm guessing that's the offer that's no longer available, the $35, because they accepted it and then they took it away. I don't know how Depop works. I don't know how much time you get before you can take an offer off the table. Now, I'm pretty sure if I would have maybe printed out the shipping label, that wouldn't have worked or whatever. But it all works out anyways, because as you can see, this very same item sold full price on eBay that same day. But yeah, I'm just still learning how Depop works. So I just don't want to be assuming that I have an offer or they accepted the offer but then didn't pay. I don't see, that's the thing I don't understand, because if you accept the offer on eBay, on Poshmark or whatever, they automatically pays for the item. So I don't know how this works with Depop. So if you sell on Depop, please let me know in the comments below. If somebody accepts your offer, do they pay right away? Do Depop not take the money right away? I'm confused. I'm glad because I got more money on eBay for it, but how does that whole thing work? Let me know in the comments below if you know, because I don't know. So as you can see, I am upstairs by the inventory. I'm getting ready to pull some items because 7 items have sold between yesterday night and today, and it's like what, 11 o'clock. Okay, so here's all the items that's going out. So we have this jacket right here. We have some mirrors going out. We have those Brooks and those Brooks going out. We have these Mary Janes going out. We have an iPhone going out and a doorbell camera going out. So this is where I get my boxes from, because I ran out of boxes. Okay guys, so these are the 4 packages I was not able to ship out because these need boxes. This, even though it's in a package, needs tape for its label. And then this box, even though it's already taped up, also needed tape for this label right here. Okay guys, so I'm getting ready to conclude this video, but before I do, I'm going to tell you guys what sold this week for me on my eBay store. But before I get into that, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you'll never miss a video. And make sure you guys leave some comments in the comment box below. Again, like I said, if you do Depop, let me know about that whole situation, because I really don't want to feel like I have sales, because they say, oh, they accepted my offer and then they can just take it away like that. And I done removed all the ads from other platforms. So I'm probably not going to do that until I at least have the money. But anyways, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Now let's get into what sold this week on eBay for a grand total of $1,100 and I believe it's $80 or it's $1,140. I don't forgot, but it's somewhere along those lines. Okay, so enjoy what sold.